Hello, everybody. Dr. Jackson here. We're talking about a very distinguishing difference between leaders and managers. This is something that I believe everyone who is in a leadership role in our schools really need to take a look at. I often ask that question in my trainings, and it's far too often a lot of folks that are there, particularly principals, will always say, well, you got to do both. And what we find is that people that are trying to do both, typically their leadership suffers. I want to use a checklist a little to kind of get you to think about some things. And the leader distinguish because it focuses on people. The manager side of the business is on policies, procedure, infrastructure, the process of the business. Now, remember, the leaders are about people. And this is what I always ask, are you a leader or a manager? Because we have to come to grips with the brutal fact that adults look up to us. You have to understand that in the role you're in, adults look up to you. Adults, role model. They want to be you. They are looking to you for how you live your life. Leaders focus on people. Leaders inspire trust, where people know you're going to follow through. You're going to do what you say you're going to do. The management has to have control of people. They don't like independent thought, and it's something that I think we should think about. And the key thing is leadership sees that whole picture. They see the whole thing, man. They see the whole thing from the front to back. They have that vision. They can see where things are going. But see, the management is always in short term. What about this? What are we doing? Hey, what's going on right now, today? And guys, you got to understand that. Now, people, once again, will say, hey, you kind of have to do both. The thing that suffers, and don't mistake because you've been forced to do both, that doing both is good. Okay? There's a lot of people that are doing 2 and 3 jobs, and they're ineffective. Your leadership suffers. Leaders are originators. The managers do what people tell them. The leaders challenge the start. They create paths. Managers go with the status quo. They want to do what's already there. The leaders, they're her own person. They're our own person. And the thing that we really love about leaders is they inspire. Leaders inspire people. A manager has to make sure things are done right. Their job is based on infrastructure. A manager is a classic good soldier. But the thing that I really love most about leadership is leaders are the people who create research. The manager has to rely on the data, others' data. Leaders create their own data. They create their own research, create the path that folks follow. And the one thing I want you to always remember, I asked this question in my training, is are you replaceable? 9 out of 10 people will say yes because they think it's a good thing to say. Good soldier, right? They don't know any better. They say, well, yes, everybody's replaceable. Everyone is not replaceable. Everyone's position can be filled. Everyone is not replaceable. Leaders cannot be replaced. When real leaders leave, the void is so huge that we feel it for years to come. Good leaders always want to make sure someone is trained and prepared and prepped to step in. Too often in this business, that's not happening. Let that leader leaves, and man, we never recover. The question I want to ask you, I want you to clearly think about, share with your staff, is are you developing leaders in your admin team? Are they becoming leaders? Do they know how to manage a pro? There's nothing wrong with being a manager. Management skills are required, and every school and every district must have managers. People that know how to run a program, how to run policy, procedure, and enforce things. The key is that leadership skills is about the people, and it's about the vision, and it is about being a person that folks want to follow, want to be like. And my question to you is that these are issues we got to work with our administration on, because we're not taught these things. These things are not discussions we have in college. And these things, we're not learning these in these admin trainings and theoretical leadership trainings. And y'all go do somebody's book study who's given a concept of leadership and management from years and decades ago. I literally have a district in 2019 that is doing a book from 30 years ago. Now, not that what the person said is not real time, but I'm saying that is all you doing. I mean, that's your go-to. Yeah, it's fundamental and it works, but is it dealing with the real-time issues that today's leaders and managers have to face? The crisis and the preparedness that they have to have. And I found, and particularly from listening to the people that went to that course, it didn't meet their needs. Leadership and management trainings today for school administration have to be real time to the marketplace that we work in. Disgruntled, aggressive customers. What is our vision? What are we doing? How are we managing behavior? How are we working with staff? How are we doing these things? And that's the training that admin has to have. I hope you find these videos valuable because they're for you and they're to help you to open your mind and to reflect and to think about, have forward thought processes and discussions about what you need to do to continue to grow. Dr. Jackson here. Please share this with your staff. Hope you got something out of it. I'll see you next time.